For the last while, my friend, my boy, my guy, Mutahar, he's been working on a big video about Keffals. Now, Keffals is a individual on YouTube, Twitter, in the public space that, in my opinion, really kind of seems like a piece of shit. I really think Keffals scammed their audience a lot, and also is worked hard many times to administer seemingly illegal hormone conversion therapy drugs to children. Like, insane shit that kept happening again and again and again. And Mutahar dropped this massive video, uploaded a new video regarding a serious fraud of an activist known as Keffals, over an hour deconstructing her various lies, examining her terrible lies, and will prove to you why she is a danger to people they represent and those surrounding them. Drops this massive giga chad of a video, 1.5 hour long video that literally took him months to put together. Honestly, I know a lot of what he was actually working on with this video, and I know how long he actually had to work on it to make it as freaking good as he did, and he absolutely killed it. I already watched this video, which is why this is not going to be the major topic of debate. So, to give you the quick rundown, Keffals is a character that was allegedly attacked by the police, woke up because of how the police attacked them after they were doxxed. Just found out that the person who runs a website notorious for doxing and harassing trans people covered me on his podcast today. If you stand by my earlier statements, protecting trans content creators are getting harassed, it would mean a lot. And how because Keffals is trans, that is exactly why the police came to their house, woke them up, put a gun in their face. It's like, excuse me? What? Alright. Anyway, this is the London police. So, Keffals goes through this entire massive rabbit hole. She starts a GoFundMe because she wants to sue the police because the police are obviously evil, and called Keffals by Keffals' dead name. A dead name, for those of you that are unaware, is the name that she used to have before she transitioned or changed it or something. Alright? Anyway, that is why... Was it the Canadian police? I don't know. The police. That's why Keffals started this entire London, Canada. That started this entire massive lawsuit against the police. Started a GoFundMe to sue the police because of how awful this is. Anyway, after the story changed a dozen times from assault rifles to my face to nope, that didn't actually happen.
The situation actually was. And there's no way of verifying it besides first-person testimony.
Right. Great. So, it constantly kept doing that, and every single time, the story changes a little. Oh, you're right, the guns weren't in my face, the guns came later. No, the cops didn't even break into my apartment at all. They knocked on the door, and they came outside. Every single time...
$500 worth of food ordered with my hacked Uber account.
Yeah, because people kept harassing Keffals throughout all this shit. Anyway, so... the story kept changing a billion times. You don't even know what's true. Keffals is a liar and a grifter. Took all this money that was made through this GoFundMe for like I think it was like $100,000 or something insane like that, and blew through the entire funds without ever actually suing the police. Claims that she got a website taken down, which she didn't, and traveled all around the world. Made up shit for the constant traveling that Keffals has been doing this entire time. Worked with this femboy cult Discord server to administer HRT to minors. Honestly, insane. Lied on Ethan's podcast, backstabbed Ethan later, defended Vosh for the lolly horse porn shit, gave illegal drugs to kids that are marketed. Dude, look at how this is marketed. Oh yeah, it's called Femboy Ranch. Right, that was the name of the femboy cult Discord server. Catboy Ranch, good shit. Like, and you just look at this and it's insane. It is insane what's been going on here with this Catboy Ranch garbage. Bro, Catboy Ranch is an 18+ server that required literally lies. There were literally children in the Catboy Ranch. Bro, remember the time Keffals ran Catboy Ranch and had a bunch of under 18 Twitter femboys get collars with the name on it? Bro, like, actually insane stuff. Anyway, this was an incredibly well-detailed, well-researched, well-proven video. Everything was just, like, mega on point in this entire video. And the craziest thing is, no one ever contradicted a single thing Muta said. So, Muta makes this tweet. He uploaded the video about Keffals. Beautiful art in the thumbnail because Muta is the GOAT. This person posts incredible journalistic integrity because he didn't reach out to everybody involved and shit, which is like, you didn't involve, like, look at how mind-boggling this is, okay? So, it's incredible journalistic integrity, right? Don't like Mutahar locally implying Keffals groomed me. Holy heck, he didn't even reach out to you? Nah. Which obviously frames Muta as a horrible guy, but Muta did not, in fact, imply that the person in the provided screenshots was groomed. He, in fact, states, the point of that section showed inappropriate interactions with a minor. Whether you were groomed or not, you were a child and being exposed to this shit, and it's evil, and it doesn't matter. Anyway, to keep going a little more, to have a good time here, people were complaining about him that he didn't do all that. People started going after Muta's wife, calling her a neo-Nazi, which is insane. She is literally such a nice human being, and just going insane. Muta dating a neo-Nazi made him go completely off the rails. Oh shit, did he really? Yup, forget his girlfriend Handle, but she posts a lot of far-right conspiracy theories out there. Wow, imagine having to become a fascist to get pussy. Bro, like, this are the people that are attacking him, not because of any of the actual content in his video, but just purely for the sake of attacking him. Dude, if you want to see the epic Keffals response to all of this, so Muta makes this incredibly well-detailed, insane video. Keffals says, I understand people have criticisms of me. I don't think I'm above being critiqued. That said, was it really unnecessary? Was it really necessary to use a transphobic caricature of me in the thumbnail, while also not using my pronouns in the video announcement? Huh? Keffals was on the news all the time talking about the transphobia of the police station and all that shit. Keffals has been everywhere, massively famous in certain circles. And what even does that mean? First of all, Keffals uses she, her, and they, them pronouns. So Muta actually used her preferred pronouns in this fucking, in this thumbnail, in this tweet. So what are you even saying? Also, this is a transphobic caricature. Why is this a transphobic caricature? Because this is just how all men look? Is that what you're saying, Koofle? Is that what you're saying? If my actions are heinous, you wouldn't need to dehumanize me to an audience of millions in order to make the points you were trying to make. The bar was so low, and Mutahar managed to fumble it. Are you insane? Are you crazy? Yes. Yes, you are. You are crazy. This is... literally doesn't disprove a single thing. Responds with, meh, you're transphobic, as in fact the epic response own of this entire situation. So, this person over here, Sun Cult Priestess over here, drops a massive thread just detailing all the facts. But not that the facts matter, because Keffals didn't respond to a single fact. Keffals just sat there and was like, oh, you were transphobic towards me. Anyway, below I will prove how Keffals misled donors and spent $100,000 dishonestly. Her legal case with Human Rights, the Tribunal of Ontario, is dead, and Keffals has been lying about its status to avoid questions related to the money. So even though she probably lied about the case that happened, she also lied about suing them. She also lied about where she was spending the $100,000. She also made this entire GoFundMe that literally was used to fund her vacations. She scammed her audience. This is a financial scam, and she should be sued for this shit. Like, I don't know why people are... And then you have people out there insulting Mutahar and calling his wife a neo-Nazi because what? He made an exposed video on a scammer piece of shit? If anyone... Clara is Keffals, by the way. If anyone finds out how I spend the GoFundMe, I am definitely getting canceled, lol. Anyway, sorry for venting. What? What? Look at all of this. According to the GoFundMe description, $20K for recouping losses, moving to a safe location, and the rest of the $80K would be for a legal fund. And the $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 was made. Dude, she never makes clear where she spends the money either. It's all just jokes because she literally scammed everyone.
I eventually got my stuff back in like 3 days and got an apology.
Oh, this was a big thing. She claimed that the police station confiscated all of her computers and shit, and she wasn't actually able to make a living. So she had to spend so much money in order to survive, to make a living.
I eventually...
And then later...
got my stuff back in like 3 days and got an apology from the chief of police.
That's nice.
So, yeah, that was really nice. Not nice how they responded to the situation, but I'll take it.
Great. So she's made this whole thing about suing the police for ruining her source of income, and she had to buy all that stuff. She reiterates that in the non-legal portion of the fund is going towards moving and recouping her losses. She wanted to spend $20,000 to recoup her losses from the police thing. However, she had no losses to recoup. She was swatted on August 5th, and she said she got all of her devices back 3 days later. Like, it's just a massive scam. This is corroborated by a property bag shown in the story about Keffals swatting. The label showing that Keffals' desktop tower was returned to her on August 8th. Before Keffals launched the GoFundMe on August 9th! Oh my god! How do you launch the GoFundMe on August 9th, knowing that you got all the stuff back on August 8th? A former editor of Keffals shared a copy of the financials. Dude, you don't understand how obvious it is that this is a scam. Literally, how obvious this scam is. Keffals in 4 months, potentially just 2 months, if it really hadn't been touched by September, blew through $100,000 on traveling, furniture, friends, new stream gear that she didn't need because she got all her devices back in 3 days, and clothes. The rest was for a year of rent and therapy, which weren't outlined in the GoFundMe. I can't... Oh my god, dude, it's insane. It's insane. She says her rent was $400 a month. Dude, you just look at this. You just look at this. It's a massive scam. It's just a scam. Literally just a scam. It just keeps going. It keeps going and keeps going. So aside from the constant lying, the constant faking, the scamming, the cringe, the fake activism. Bro, you want to know who's causing hate to come to trans people? It's not Muta for making this thumbnail. Okay? Muta's not the one that's getting hate to fly at trans people. It's people like you that are lying about being, literally lying about all this stuff. If this is transphobia, then transphobia doesn't exist. You are undermining what your entire system is. You are literally the worst activist of all time. If this is your activism, then you are literally throwing shit at your entire freaking whatever you believe in and whatever you support. Like, dude, you are undermining your own movement. You piece of degenerate shit, lying, scamming, manipulative bitch. Yeah, let's call Muta's wife a neo-Nazi because that's definitely a good look. That's a good look. Shout out to this this guy who he's like, okay, 1, yes, Mutahar hired me to make the Keffals art. It was a last-minute commission I drew one night. It's not complicated. 2, I draw everyone as sweaty and gross. It's my shtick. 3, here's an updated thumbnail so everyone is getting roasted. Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Oh my god, dude. Oh my lord. Anyway, also, what I didn't mention is the massive drug trip spiral that Keffals went on over time, too. So, imagine getting $100,000 of donations of people that are scared of you for being, you know, woken up with police guns in your face. Turns out that story isn't true, but they still donated $100,000 for you to sue this evil police force. And then, not only are you not suing them, not only did you change your story later to say that you wanted to sue Kiwi Farms instead and get that taken down instead, but you also, mind-bogglingly enough, decided that you were going to spend that $100K on equipment that you didn't need because they returned everything to you the day before you even started the GoFundMe, on a vacation instead of actually moving, where you went to Ireland, you went here, and you went there, on drugs because you were an insane coke addict because Keemstar yelled at you once. That was another thing that Keffals did, by the way. Keemstar made Keffals feel bad, so Keffals had to go down a drug spiral because Keemstar made her feel bad. Right? So that's another thing you spent the $100,000 on, and on clothes. Honestly, this is a scam. Anyone that supports Keffals at all, you are delusional, and you are hurting your own cause. Anyway, you wanted me to cover this, so I covered it. Bye. If you made it to the end, click one of these 2 videos, which also will definitely get me canceled. See you live on Kick. Stay weird, fam.